Hey everybody, it's Aberguine, and we're back with another episode of Inherit the Earth. Now, we've just learned the identity of the thief. It is a raccoon who probably came from the north. That would be where the wildlands are. Outside of the known lands, this is where all the uncivilized morph live. So, we're getting into more dangerous territory here before too much longer, but first we gotta get out of this rat's maze. Quite literally. So, let's get out of here first. And open the door. Gotta come through this special little room that unfortunately serves no purpose in this version of the game. And then back through a few corridors here and there. So yeah, let's see, I think straight through here. I wish there was an easier way to sort of do automatic walking here, but it would probably help if I wasn't playing on a laptop, but oh well. Through the library, and we're almost home free. Got like another turn or two left, I think.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Okay. And yeah, so to the north. Well, this is probably the only thing off to the north that we haven't really discovered yet, so let's go take a look at this. We're gonna just kind of slide past the sanctuary up here. Oh, I think this is probably my most favorite view in the game here. So, Tycho. Let's check out what he's got at his house here. We'll go in. Open. Walk 2. Oh, come on. Can we not go into his house? Oh, dear. Oh, maybe that would help if we actually walk to the door.
Hello, sir. We've come to Forever Mountain in hope of peering into the wildlands, that we might have some sort of idea where we are going.
I am pleased to meet you. My name is Tycho Northpaw.
You seem to have an excellent view up here. Have you had occasion to do much observation of the wildlands?
Indeed I have. In fact, I have made maps of part of them.
Indeed, most interesting.
I am both an astronomer and cartologist.
Cartologist?
A map maker.
Our new friend is a map maker. Perhaps you could tell us something about the wildlands.
I will tell you what I know of the wildlands. It is a place of great danger. It is also a place of great magnificence. There are hostile tribes, treacherous terrain, and roaming reptiles. It is also a land of great beauty and power.
It sounds like a truly wondrous place.
I could just as easily be describing the known lands.
But it sounds very different.
In some ways, the wildlands are very different from the known lands. In some ways, they are very similar.
Okay.
Have you ever been to the wildlands yourself?
I have not. With my impaired sense of smell, I am at somewhat of a disadvantage in the wilds. I do, however, occasionally encounter a traveler who has been through the wildlands, and he will supply me with information.
Many fear the wildlands and say they are full of unspeakable dangers.
That is only fear of the unknown. If you make the unknown known, the fear has nowhere to take root.
That's some sage advice.
Can you give us any suggestions for our journey?
Keep all of your senses on alert, especially your common sense. You will need them.
How much of the wildlands can be seen from this mountain?
That is hard to say. I cannot see as much as I used to when I had my light catcher. However, no one I have met has ever reached the other side and returned to tell their story.
Yes, the wildlands are a fascinating place, but there are some other things to discuss.
Okay. Well,
You mentioned something called a light catcher. What is that?
Ah, my light catcher. It is an instrument I found in this house. It makes objects that are far away seem close at hand. It makes the stars seem so close you could reach up and touch them. It makes the moon look as if it were right next door.
What a wonderful apparatus. May we see it?
I will show it to you, but I'm afraid the instrument itself is broken. About 8 moons ago, I had it on my desk. A strong wind blew through my window, blowing papers to the floor and taking my light catcher with it. Part of it shattered, and it has not worked since. It still pains me to think about it.
aw. You can tell it meant a lot to him.
What part broke?
This small, round, clear part. It cracked in half.
And you've been unable to repair it?
I'm afraid so.
That is most unfortunate. Such an instrument would help us greatly on our quest. There are a few other things we'd like to discuss.
Go on.
Okay. Well, how
Tell
about
us
you,
about
Tycho?
yourself. How did you come to live here on the edge of the wildlands?
I was born a member of the dog tribe and raised to be a hunter. However, that career was cut short. You see, I suffer from hay fever, which not only renders my sense of smell useless, but on the hunt, my sneezing had a tendency to alert the prey to our presence.
Well, that won't work.
I soon became quite a liability to the hunting party.
I'm terribly sorry. That must have been quite difficult for you.
Not really. True, the other members of the tribe soon ostracized me, but I was never much of a hunter anyway. My heart just wasn't in it. I was much more interested in the stars. I would lie on my back night after night and watch them into the early hours of the morning. I charted their progress across the sky and studied them until I knew each and every one by heart. So I decided to become an astronomer.
What led you to Forever Mountain?
The king of the dog tribe at the time, Rex, had no use for astronomy. He considered it a waste of time. All he cared about was the hunt. So after I was ostracized, I decided to find the highest mountain I could from which to gaze at the stars. And that was here, Forever Mountain.
What did you find when you first arrived here?
I found this building.
Just this building? Nothing more?
Oh yes, there were many other things.
What kind of things?
Instruments for seeing the stars. Light catchers, I call them. I believe they were actually left here by the humans before they ascended.
And you actually believe all of these humans ascended to the land of the clouds?
Actually, I believe the humans ascended to the moon.
What?
The image we see on the moon, that is actually the face of a human. I believe they carved it there so we would know that they are always looking down on us, watching us and caring for us. Someday they will return.
And when will that be?
When we are good enough, when we have learned enough, when we have stopped fighting amongst ourselves and learned to live in peace. Only then will we be worthy.
I find that hard to believe.
Then what do you believe in, my young friend?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Ah.
Love how all the animals have their own different take of like what happened to the humans and where they think they are. Well, I guess the future of like whether or not they might come back. I see that
What
as
makes you
interesting.
think they were left by humans?
I guess in reference
The
to
items
the
I
light
found
catchers.
are far beyond our own technology.
That's all very interesting, of course, but
How about the maps?
how did you come to make these maps?
From my vantage point here on the mountain, I would look through my light catcher to the wild lands below. I saw the hills and the valleys. If I saw an area of thick vegetation, I knew there must be water nearby. If it was a round, contained area, it was a lake. If it was a long, extended area, it was a river or stream. If at night I saw a fire, I assumed it must either be a campfire or a village. The size of the fire and the consistency of its occurrence told me which.
How about this?
Would you trade the map for a repaired light catcher?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I know who can repair the piece from your light catcher. If you allow us to use your map to go into the wildlands, I will see to it that your light catcher is repaired. Do we have a bargain?
I will make you a counter proposal. While you are getting the piece from my light catcher repaired, I will make you a duplicate of my map. It will be ready by the time you return. Fair enough?
Fair enough. If you wrap the piece of the light catcher so it may be transported safely, we shall be on our way.
My friends, the broken piece is now in your care.
Well, I think that's
We'll
about
be
it.
on our
Wrap
way.
Good luck to you.
Okay, so we need to trade. Well, we need to repair a piece of a light catcher before we can get a map into the wildlands. Before we can continue. And Riff says he knows who we're gonna take this to, and I think I do too. Well, I mean, I know exactly who we have to take it to. I've played this game before, but we're gonna take this to the ferret village because the ferrets are, builders, architects, tinkerers, if you will. And they know what to do, or they might know what to do in order to fix it. So let's see if we can't get some of their help in a few minutes before we have to go here. If I can remember where I have to go. Let's see, was it here? No, I don't think this was it. Yeah, I don't think this was it. No, that wasn't it. Oh, I think I know exactly where I need to go. It's gonna take kind of the long way around to get there. Is all. Yep. Gotta open it. Guys. We all move. I need to open that door. There we go. Okay. This is not it either, but might as well look at these.
Interesting mural.
If you can call it that, but alright.
We used to play with these when we were kids.
Bricks.
Nothing unusual about these bricks. Pretty standard bucket.
See, I know there's some place we gotta go, I just can't remember where the heck we gotta go. No. Oh. Well, there's some place we're supposed to go here in the ferret village. I just don't remember where that place is. And hopefully, maybe it's this one. Is this it? Hey! Well, this is the place, but there's nobody here. Foo. I don't remember where we're supposed to go. Oh well, we'll figure it out eventually. Can I maybe talk to this guy? Maybe I'll go talk to the shopkeeper. I don't know. Well, I think before too much longer we'll have to wrap this up. We have like exactly 10 seconds left, so might as well just wrap it up here. So, until next time, have fun, stay awesome, Bye-bye!